Alright, 60-second summary for my new Snorlax EX deck that totally isn't just a copy and paste from my Kangaskhan EX deck, as they're both coin flip cards, because you see, Snorlax is terrible and Kangaskhan is better. For 4 colorless energy, Snorlax EX flips 3 coins. For each heads, it deals 120 damage. Honestly, that's not horrible. Flip 2 heads, you're one-shotting most meaningful basic Pokemon in the game. It's just, you know, a coin flip attack in a meta without a reflip card. While Snorlax EX is the focal point of this deck, there's 2 other colorless Pokemon for Prismatic Evolutions I included here as well. Lugia EX also flips coins, except this time it's to discard energy alongside a disappointing amount of damage. Regigigas, meanwhile, is awesome and makes me wish I could just play it by itself, destroying every Terra deck I come across. To help get Snorlax to 4 energy, you use Glass Trumpet and Double Turbo, with Bouffalant able to reduce the damage Snorlax and all your other basic colorless Pokemon receive by 60. I also have a list that uses Heavy Baton to keep the energy in play, but as I definitely didn't learn the hard way, Heavy Baton doesn't activate when you have Latias EX in play. Let's be honest, I could build 100 different lists spending weeks perfecting them, but it doesn't matter. The only way I win with this deck is if I flip heads, so just like Dr. Robotnik, I don't want to see tails. We are in the classic situation of Pilot can't be too good. The good news is that we're playing a trash deck. So the odds of me not even knocking out this Rotom are surprisingly high. And yeah, we're going to save the Lost Vacuum because they didn't attach a Force Seal Stone. We got this. Well, I think we saved the Area 0 because there's a chancey that they just, well, there's all my good cards. I think there's just a chancey that they maybe use the PokéStop and hit some cards I don't want to hit. All right, we're just going to go Retreat, Snorlax. I only need 2 heads. Literally the simplest thing. The simplest thing is just flipping 2 heads. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 Snorlax. Oh my god! We have never flipped 2 heads. You can tell by the thing that yes, the stream has been going on for a little bit. I haven't been having the most success when we're 8 out of 24 heads. I remember the Kangaskhan video where we were just like 70% heads. Now we're what, 33% heads? This is propaganda. This is a targeted attack against the #1 PDCGL streamer of 2022. Oh god, and I was like, oh well, if I leave them the PokéStop, there's a good chance that they don't get what they need. Oh, they get Counter Catcher and Rare Candy, and here we go. Okay. Good news is we're using Area 0. The bad news is that I have to make a decision. I think I sacrificed the Fezandipiti. Right? We get rid of the Fezandipiti. I put down... I should probably leave the bench spot for Regigigas. Yeah, Business Nerd, you're right. I did go for the Bidoof sleeves. I should have gone for the Eevee sleeves that they gave out for free today, because I was just a little bit lazy. Damn it, I wanted that hand. You know I would have had to make a decision, but at least there was an Area 0 in there. Ooh, that's not good. Well, I mean, they're acting like they don't have it, right? Because they only attached 1 energy, so it's like, are they really saying that I don't got it like that? Are they saying that my thick boy can't get it done? And if you haven't noticed, look at how much rounder the Snorlax is underneath the art. If this is your first time seeing this, the EX Pokemon, they extend beyond the art. So where the text is, their body continues. He's very thick. All right, Snorlax is surviving. PDCGL kind of leaked that by having my Snorlax get highlighted beforehand. All right, well, I mean, what deck are we playing, everybody? What deck are we playing today? Exactly. Okay, I don't think I can really attach the energy anywhere. I'd like to attach it. Ooh, we got Penny. Okay, that kind of, my feet are tied, right? I don't really have a choice here. I want to Penny. We're going to try and get rid of all their energy. I'm just going to get my Snorlax up and running again. We're going to Bravery Charm the dude. And then I guess we go Double Turbo. We have double Turbo if we want to. That won't allow me to one-shot a fresh Zard, but it will allow me to knock out this dude. Oh, I wasn't even close to touching the Lost Zone. Okay, well, we're not going to count Lugia, because Lugia isn't like a set amount. It's a flip a coin until you get tails. So because Lugia is not like a set amount and it could just be 0 for 1, Actually, you know, hang on. Press 1 if we count Lugia, press 2 if we don't. I say we don't, but it is coin flips. So press 1 if we count Lugia flips, press 2 if we don't. If I was to choose, I would say no, but I will leave it up to chat, and chat is saying 1. Okay, so then we count Lugia flips, so it's gonna skew it, just to let you know. It's gonna skew the numbers quite a bit, because, I mean, I guess if we just go 0 for 1, then not really. Because, you know, Lugia, we just go 0 for 1. Okay, I will allow this. I am a benevolent dictator. I am forgiving. Unless you're wearing socks, then, you know, you're banished. But I will allow it. But yeah, like, look at how close you can get to the Lost Zone to click on the Lost Zone. Like, why make it such a small hole? Like, if you can't, you can easily put your finger in that hole, right? The Pokemon Company was bending over and said, hey, can you put your finger in my hole? And it's like, the hole is much bigger than you think it's going to be. You look and you see the hole, and it's just like, how much bigger is this hole going to get? And it's like, quite a bit. Because I am clicking nowhere near the hole. You know, if you're fingering someone near their hole and you're not there and you're still making something happen, that's a little weird, right? Pokemon Company is really weird. That's all I can say. You know, as someone who's normal and well adjusted, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird the things that the Pokemon Company does, right? You know, press 1 if the Pokemon Company is weird. Okay, so they're actually not knocking out my Lugia because they're only doing 210. They would need a Defiance ban. Unless, did the Lugia come up clutch here? Are we going to win this game because of Lugia? I think Lugia is the right call for Charizard if I wasn't making a YouTube video. And Adam, what bundle should you buy? I mean, you can check out my guide. I think I updated it with all the new stuff. Are they going to go for a freaking Badoo KO? Do not Badoo KO me, bro. Okay, we got double turbo. Yeah, I guess we want that in the hand. So I can't shuffle my deck. We gotta just go for it here, right? Okay, I'd like to put the experience share on somebody, but there's nobody put the experience share on. We're down 2 glass trumpets. We have energy in there. I think I risk it because, I mean, I want to use the experience share, but I don't want to put it on Terapagos. But that's kind of where it has to go. Okay, so we retreat into Snorlax. We're going to Iono. I only need 2 heads, okay? So I think that's 240, it's 200. I literally just need 2 heads. It is so simple, Snorlax. You have the easiest task ahead of you. Flip 2 heads for the first time in your life. Okay? Okay? You did it! You did it, buddy! Okay, well, we wouldn't have actually one-shot that because that would have been 320. Thank you! This is the game! This is the game of destiny! To be fair, I probably shouldn't count this as a win because my opponent did brick at the beginning of the game and they just had a Charmander and a Rotom, and if I'd, you know, found a way to boss the Charmander, they would have just conceded. So technically I baited them into not conceding so I get content for my YouTube video. Okay, that's fine. I mean, the fact that they have to knock out their Dusclops to knock out my Lugia, that is a fair trade for me. Unfortunately, the Terapagos isn't really getting any energy. Terapagos ain't really getting much energy. Probably should have put the experience share on the Greninja. Right? So the experience share in this situation should have gone on the Greninja. Because then I could have, you know, found a way to put an energy on it. Again, if I'm not trying... Oh, 1. No, it's 12. Oh, sorry. It's not... There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I'll make it a little bit smaller. It was just because it was in the single digits. But I think if you're not making a YouTube video, the experience share goes on the Radiant Greninja. It's just, I can't make a YouTube video unless I'm attacking with Snorlax and Lugia. But, you know, if you're taking this deck and you're playing it on PDCGL and you're in Arceus League with this thing, definitely the experience share on the Greninja. You get the Greninja powered up because I have the Rotom set up. They have a Pidgey, you know, they had a Charmander. So Radiant Greninja is just, it's kind of funny because throughout my entire test games for this, I was just like, I'd rather use Radiant Greninja in this situation. I'd rather use Terapagos in this situation while I'm currently powering up a Snorlax and a Lugia. But it's like I always say, the Pokemon Company wouldn't print cards if they weren't good, right? They wouldn't be like, oh man, we want to print bad cards. No, they only want to print good cards because they care about us. Jeez. Hope all my youngsters have been kept safe. And Naya, I mean, I don't want to say what I want to say. Oh, wait, why wouldn't you itchy pollen me? All right, well, you know what I have to do here. I have to go for the hentai. You know how much I enjoy hentai. Okay, we will... Nest Ball. Who do we got in the deck? We got another Snorlax. We're getting prepped here. I can win, but we have to, you know, we have to have a fail-safe here. We got to be prepared for the worst. Expect the best, prepare for the worst. And then Grass Energy. We go Boss's Hors d'oeuvres. Okay, so 2 hundo. We're just gonna go for the Rotom. Okay, I'm cowering out. I wanted to go for the Entei. That would have been the funny thing, but we could still just flip 3 tails. Okay, well, I'm glad I made this decision, but this doesn't feel like a good win to me. Oh, it wasn't a win. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. We didn't get it. Thank you, Snorlax, for disappointing me. And there's no Blood Moon Ursaluna in the deck. I forgot about the reduction. Yeah, I forgot about, you know, math and all that. But I can knock out that Rotom with a strength. I'm not going to do that unless I absolutely have to. Like, obviously, if I can't get 4 energy on the Snorlax. But we do have a double turbo somewhere. We have a glass trumpet somewhere. We can potentially do this, okay? Using strength is only a last resort. And Posertroner, you make a funny. Posertroner made a funny. And yeah, Naya, I think I found out what I was trying to say to you. So I've returned from hospital. What, did you want to make sure you finished the job? Huh? Get it? Get it? Because people think you were in there. But I'm saying, like, you John Wicked somebody and you wanted to make sure they were finished. You wanted to make sure you finished somebody off before you played with their balls. That's called the Uno reverse. All right, well, I think Lugia came up huge here. Because we got rid of their energy at a key time. This is a win. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to count this one. Because they don't have any energy. It doesn't feel right. You know, it's like putting chunky peanut butter between your toes. Yeah, you'll do it. You know, you run it through a sock. I know that's the only use you have for socks is using them as strainers. You know, it seals in the extra flavor. But it's like chunky peanut butter. It just doesn't feel right, right? I want to have like a commanding win where I just go 3 heads in a row, 3 heads in a row, 3 heads in a row, knock out 3 2-prizers, and we just win. Because that would be so much more fun, right? Like, I'm going to probably title this YouTube video, "The video ends when I win with Snorlax EX." And then I can just, you know, keep coming up with excuses that, I'm too good. And Mr. Leon, if you've been using socks at all, you've been using them wrong. But it's like, this is... Prismatic Evolutions is 1 week old today. And this is the deck I'm playing. In case you haven't watched any of my Prismatic Evolutions videos up to this point, or anyone's Prismatic Evolutions videos up to this point, this just goes to show you how disappointing the set is. And walking plane, 100%. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. This game is, we're kind of in checkmate situation here. So we're just thinning. We're just going to thin. We're going to get our other Snorlax prepped and ready to go. Let's get the water there. And then we can do this. Everyone, 3 heads. It doesn't count as a win unless we get 3 heads. This deck is great. This game is great. This deck is great. I can't wait to play this for 2.5 more hours. You know, how about the stream ends when I hit 100 tails? That seems like a lot more fun. But they don't know that I still have this one. Yeah, Snorlax was like, you know what? I may be thick, but I'm not strong. You know, I'm not the kind of thick that has strength. Even though that's an attack on my card. Okay, well, they're stuck just kind of manually attaching that Zard, so we're going to have another chancey here. They'll probably just retreat into Badoo and just be a butt face, but that's fine, because I'm going to use Toss and Turn Press no matter what. And I mean, technically, I didn't have the win. I mean, well, I could have just Prime Catchered the Rotom and won. But we have to win with a 3 heads Toss and Turn Press. Those are the rules that I just made up on the fly, because this deck is actually somewhat powerful. That was my worry coming into this, is that, you know, Snorlax isn't bad. It's just a worse Kangaskhan. Because the 4 energy attack cost, the less damage cap. Because Kangaskhan is 3 energy, 400 damage cap. This one's 4 energy, 360. It just has more HP. Oh, PDCGL. Come on, bro. Don't do that to yourself. All right, we got the double turbo. That's cool. 3 heads, guaranteed. This is a win. I guarantee a win. Oh, we got it. Oh my God. Greatest moment in history. Wait, this is going to be the first game in the YouTube video, but I can't win in the first game in the YouTube video. Okay. New rule. We have to have a positive heads to tails ratio. Okay. Or I can just, you know, do the lazy thing and just change the title of the YouTube video to Snorlax EX is actually good. And I didn't take this idea from For the Win. For the Win took it from me. It all comes down to this. We only need 2 heads. Snorlax has never let me down. We have always flipped heads with this deck. We have always flipped. I just needed 2 heads. I just needed 2 heads there, bro. That was it. I defeat this Cerule Edge deck if we get 2 heads. All you had to do was give me 2 heads. That was not too much to ask for. That was literally the bare minimum. Was, you know, 66%, 67%, however you want to do your math. I have a Snorlax out here with 340 hit points, taking 60 less damage. It basically has 400 hit points. What are we doing? I think I just lose now, right? I think I just lose the game because I prize the Glass Trumpet. Oh, we haven't used any Glass Trumpet, but I need a dude. Okay, that's fine. We have Scramble Switch, but it's a little late for that. That's a little weird, Bid You Good Day. Or are they just attaching so they can get more energy in the discard pile? That is smart. But I really can't be attacking with Terapagos here. I'd really like to top deck somebody useful. That would be super cool. Okay, I mean, we got an area 0. That's fine. Yeah, I guess we go Badoo down. Okay, I don't want to do this, but we may need to buy ourselves a turn and doing the thing with Terapagos. But oh, we're down to Snorlax. Okay, that's bad. Okay, we got Fezandipiti and we have Regigigas. So yeah, I told you from the beginning, we're going to need Regigigas if we want to win this one. I have a Super Rod. We have Scramble Switch. We have 3 Trumpets. This could be a very easy win here. Okay, we have 3 energy in there. I guess we go Fezandipiti. Just want to... Okay, we got some Trumpets. Not quite the time for them, though. But I guess because I have Scramble Switch, then I can attach to some people. Okay, so we're going to go Glass Trumpet. I'm going to attach to you and you. And then I should probably Glass Trumpet back to the Regigigas again. Because that will be a way to win this game. Notice how I didn't get, like, anything good? Notice how my hand is lacking a Super Rod? Okay. So Scramble Switch was like my busted, funny tech. And the Terapagos may survive this turn. We don't have Latias, but I can retreat the Terapagos for free. I have Radiant Greninja to put an energy in the discard pile. I can manually attach, so we can knock out a fresh Cerule Edge with Regigigas. And oh my god, Okay, first off, why is my discard pile freaking out? Second off, this card is so much better than Snorlax and Lugia. Even if you combine Snorlax EX and Lugia EX, this card is still better. Like, this is easily, this wasn't even close. Like, obviously, Badoo's number 1. It's not close that this was number 2. Like, this could have been number 1 if, you know, we didn't have such an item-heavy meta. Right, if Zoroark GX was still the top deck in format, if we go back then, I don't think Badoo's number 1. Because Zoroark GX just used Bridget and 4 Tapu Lele and just Zoroark and Acerola, and it didn't really worry about items as much. It was just 4 Double Turbo, 4 Tapu Lele, Bridget, you know, bunch of supporters. Back in the day was so much fun, except when you were playing a spread deck and they Acerola their Zoroark and you hated life. I know, ABC, I told you, going for the Reggie in this matchup was 100% the play. Could you imagine if I didn't do that? That'd be so crazy. All right, as long as they, wait, are they gonna... As long as they play research, that's good. And, okay, I know I'm not always fair when it comes to PDCGL, so that's not gonna stop. But you look at Magic Arena. If you download Magic Arena, and you say somebody plays Pokegear or Magic Gear or whatever they want to call it, and they get a research, they will show you the research in their hand. Known cards are shown to you. And that is just such a cool feature. You know, I will never give PDCGL the benefit of the doubt until they show me they're worth having the benefit of the doubt, and they are not. Okay, so we get rid of... We do that, and I guess the Mew... Because the Fezandipiti can draw me cards if I get really screwed. It's just like, there's so many little things they can do to be like, okay, we've heard, you know, we've given you 3 bad years of a game. We're gonna give you this really cool feature that not every card game has, but some do. We're gonna show you known cards. So it's just less, right? It's gonna be less things you have to look and pay attention to. Okay, wait, what is going on over there? How do they not have a Cerulege? Did they just like prize all of their Cerulege? This is crazy. Okay. Do I don't think I have the KO of a Squawkabilly. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to waste a bosses, but I also don't need to knock out the... Yeah, we go for the one with the rigid band. So there's multiple reasons why you go for the one with the rigid band, and I'll explain that in a second. Okay, let's get rid of... Oh, don't get rid of that. We gotta keep that one. Okay, and then... How many energies in there? Oh yeah, we can just go attach. Yeah, I guess we put the experience share on the Radiant Greninja. I know they have a Rabska, but Radiant Greninja can still do, you know, 90. Alright, so we knock out the Charcadet with the rigid band. So, pop quiz. Why did I go for the Charcadet with the rigid band and no energy on it? I kind of just spoiled the answer by specifying that last part. But this is, if I cared about my YouTube videos and I knew how to edit, I would have like a thing pop up, you know, pop quiz. Why did Pilot knock out that one? A, he's an idiot. B, he can't read. C, he can't do math. Or D, this is the one time every stream that he made a good play. And then he'll get immediately punished by it because they'll put down a Fezandipiti and get everything they need. Okay, that is not the answer, Naya. No, the reason is it had a rigid band on it. So because of the rigid band, that's a 30 damage reduction when they eventually evolve into Cerulege, so that's bad. So I got rid of that 30 damage reduction. Number 2, this one has an energy on it. So if I knock out the one with the energy, that puts another energy in their discard pile. That's bad for Pilot. Oh, they're taking a knockout right now, aren't they? I think they're taking a knockout. Oh, good God, Cerulege is such a good deck. Oh, I wish I could play with you every day. I'm sorry that I have to beat you off right now, though. I'm sorry that I have to break your family jewels. I swear I put Scramble Switch in this deck, by the way. I'm not egging you on. I put Scramble Switch in the deck. We're just never gonna find it. Yeah, I mean, I can go for the Fezandipiti. We can use Scramble. Okay, what? I just want to use Scramble Switch. I just want to show people. Yes, there's a Scramble switch in the deck. Why won't you let me show off the one interesting card in this deck? Okay, so this is going to be in the YouTube video because I want to show you how bad Snorlax is. Oh man, this is pathetic. You know, the Snorlax went 0 for 3 on coin flips. I put a Scramble switch to show you that, oh, I can build up a random Pokemon on the bench. It's sort of like Thornton, but with Pokemon in play, and it's an item, and it's good, but it's your ace spec, so it's not that good. But it's just, you switch this Regigigas with, say, Radiant Greninja, and you can move all the energy from Regigigas to Radiant Greninja, and Scramble Switch is super fun and super cool. But, you know, you have to not have it in the bottom 2 cards of your deck. Oh, they don't know. They don't, oh, please. Oh no, I'm just gonna go for it, right? I just go for it? We also prize the 1 card I need as well, which is fun. Okay, so we go Super Rod, the Terapagos, right? You do 130, right? Yeah, you do 130. Okay, we Super Rod the Terapagos, and then Radiant Greninja. They're not prepared for this. They didn't realize that Trust Your Pilot took his vitamins this morning. Oh, I could have just, yeah, we got Scramble Switch. I didn't need the Terapagos. That was just a safety precaution. All right, then we go into Bouffalant. Yeah, we just got Scramble Switched, bro. Yeah, PDCGL really doesn't like this, but you got Scramble Switched. Let me guess, I can play the energy. Oh, it didn't actually break. Interesting. I seriously thought the game would break. So this will go in the YouTube video simply because I got to use Scramble Switch and Snorlax sucked a butt and Kangaskhan is better. And my god, I flipped 9 more tails than heads. We're gonna switch that. The next time, this is for the YouTube audience, the next time you see me and hear from me, we're gonna be a plus heads. I'm gonna give everybody watching this head. Okay, I know what I promised you, YouTube audience, but you can't blame me for PDCGL sucking. And you know what the rules are. If there's a PokéStop in play, you have to use it. Those are the rules. And okay, we got kind of punished, but not entirely. Okay, so I'll save that. I'll save all these things. Was really hoping for, you know, a Nest Ball or something. Okay, didn't get anything. That's cool. It's exactly what I wanted. We get rid of the lightning energy. Just draw me some cards. Draw me some cards. Those are not cards that I need. Okay, so what deck am I playing? I'm playing Crushing Hammer. So we just go Hyper Whirlpool. They can't knock me out. Okay, well, that's a Tails. They can't knock me out with Charizard, but they can put me within 10 damage of a knockout, then clean it up later with literally anybody. I'm assuming this means they have it, but if they go for the PokéStop, it means they don't got it. Okay, they got your Cloak. That's an extra card draw. If I just have a decent start, we're fine, but they 100%... Ooh, if they're going for a TM Evolution this turn, then we are 100% good to go, but they're going to go grab Fezandipiti. Or not. I think they're going to take a turn to do nothing. If I don't win this matchup, then that's probably because we never drew another supporter the entire game because PokéStop took our other Iono, and I'm also apparently down to bosses. Okay. This is why I didn't show them the Latias, is because you show them the Latias, then they won't waste their counter catcher. You gotta deny your opponent as much information as possible. They didn't go for the TM Evolution. That probably means they have a good hand. Is what I am inferring from that play. Oh, if we just flip heads all day, we are in there. Okay. We're gonna go and get the water energy. I will say goodbye to the grass energy. I have to remember which version I'm playing, because this one doesn't have necessarily everything. We do want the Regigigas. That is 100%. Now the question is, do I retreat? I mean, we have the Glass Trumpet. I think I do retreat, and we go... We can't put a double turbo on the Regigigas, but I can... Yeah, we can go PokéStop. Please give me some balls. I just want to play with some balls. Okay, we got balls to play with. Always good. Okay, we go get Snorlax. Awesome. We have a Glass Trumpet. We're only going to use... yeah, we do that. Do I use the other one? I think I do. I think this is the strategy with this deck in this particular matchup is you use Lugia to get rid of energy. I don't want to give them more cards. I mean, we have a pretty decent hand, right? If they knock out the Lugia... Okay. Oh, cool. Thanks, Lugia. Really appreciate you. If they knock out the Lugia, that puts an energy in the discard pile, which is good, because then I can Glass Trumpet to everybody, and I have a choice between Snorlax and Regigigas. Obviously, I'm pitching Regigigas, but this is a Snorlax video. But let's update the heads and tails. You know, those other streamers out there, they have mods who do this kind of stuff, and they have people, you know, they have a team. I'm a one-man band here. I'm over here playing with myself. Okay, wait, why'd they put the Manaphy down? What do they think I'm going to do? Oh, they think there's like a Scramble switch play. That's smart, right? If you have the bench space, you may as well prep for a potential Radiant Greninja. There's no reason not to. There's no reason to either. Ah, see? You always put PokéStop down. You always bait them into it. You always bait a stage 2 deck with a PokéStop because they're like, if I use PokéStop, I might get a rare candy. And then they obviously get rid of bosses and Arven, and then they hate themselves. Okay, rare candy Defiance Band. That means they're... I mean, they're not in a great spot. They don't need the Defiance Band for Zard. I have a Glass Trumpet. We are in a very good spot right now. I am guaranteeing a victory. If I lose this game, I will never stream PDCGL again starting next week for at least a week. Okay? Those are the rules here. They have to have a counter catcher. If they don't, the Regigigas just bodies them. And if they do knock out the Regigigas, then we have Lugia. So this is more or less... oh, yeah, we have to get rid of the Radiant Greninja, unfortunately. This is basically a Lugia EX with Regigigas deck, and Snorlax is just kind of there for the thickness, because I'm down with the thickness. But I didn't put too much thought into Lugia, but this attack is kind of okay if you make a deck designed to just get rid of their energy. Yeah, Latias goes there. And then Glass Trumpet, Iono, and I think we're good. I think we just... Oh, wait, what? Math? Do I not know how to do math? Okay, so Crushing Hammer. I guess we just try to get rid of their fire energy on a Dracloak. Oh, baby. The Crushing Hammer heads don't... Do they count? I think they do, so I'll give 2 more heads because that's 2 Crushing Hammers. I'm getting hammered over here. And then I think we Iono because I do want to save the research for maybe later in the game. Okay, the game is rigged if this works. Okay, well, it's not rigged. Okay, I thought PDCGL had a change of heart. I thought it was like that Yu-Gi-Oh card that does the thing. I thought it had a change of heart. They took a KO last turn, right? Yeah, they knocked out Lugia. All right, so let's put Fezandipiti into play. I'm not really worried about that when we have Penny. And then super playable cards. Love it. But you look at... Okay, so there needs to be a little bit of an explanation here. Yes, Snorlax EX sucks and Lugia EX isn't great. I also have a Weird Ear in the deck. But remember that Regigigas was specifically designed to deal with the Terra Pokemon, so that's why it's so good. Snorlax EX, like a lot of EX Pokemon from Prismatic Evolutions, and that will also be included in Journey Together with the H marker in the bottom left there. So there will still be H cards in 2025. Don't think about it. They're from Japanese starter decks, and they were generation starter decks, so there was one for each generation. That's why we have a Professor's Research art for every generation. The rest should be coming very soon. We only got 4 in Prismatic Evolutions because they hate us. But in Japan, for those starter decks, a lot of the cards are just based on like coin flips. So this is a very easy to read card for new players. It's just you do 80 for 3 and you flip 3 coins for 4. Very simple. It's thick. And Lugia EX, again, very easy to read card. You discard energy, you do 140. Nothing too crazy about it. Oh, we got this. We literally have a Road Trainer. Thank you for the raid. We're about to do something crazy. I mean, we're probably not, but we could. That's what people never expect. Okay, so number 1, don't suck a butt. That is always my number 1 rule when it comes to playing this card game. Okay, let's go. I think we put the weird ear. No, let's go Fezandipiti. We got this. We're going to have 2 chances. I guarantee you we're going to have 2 chances here. Let's put the Snorlax down. The weird ear makes too much sense. We're not putting weird ear down. Okay, weird ear would be the smart play. We don't do that here. Boss's orders would also be a smart play. We're not doing that either. We're just going to Iono and we're hoping for some trumpets. I want to put my lips on that and blow. Okay, I mean, the Bouffalant, I don't care. We're just going to get some energy out of here. Let's just do that. And then here, wait, yes? It's hard to know because sometimes PDCGL doesn't have the card light up. Okay, toss and turn press, 3 heads, GG. This is the game of destiny going in the YouTube vid. Oh, no. This should have been in the video. You know what? I'm choosing to believe. We're gonna have Fezandipiti. If they knock out Fezandipiti, that's okay, because then we're gonna get another chance at this. I still believe. I told you. I said we always are gonna have 2 chances at this. Unless they have Briar, then we're screwed. And oh, they're gonna go get Briar and we lose. They're gonna seriously just go get Briar and we lose. And you had the game on your shoulder. Oh, okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Unless they're gonna force Sealstone for the Briar. There's an Iono. That's fine. Well, that's actually not fine because now it's gonna be harder to get energy. Okay, that's not good. I would have preferred if they used bosses. But, okay, so this Snorlax will get an energy. I need a glass trumpet and a double turbo. We have one more double turbo somewhere. They're putting it on the Terapagos. They put it, okay, that's good, that's good. That means this Snorlax in the active could survive. They would need a gust card. Okay. Okay. There's a chancey here. They may have made a mathematical oopsie. That's the only way we can win at this game anyways. All right, just give me an Iono. There should be one. Nope, there's no more Iono. That's fine. We have our research. We're just going to get it this turn. It's what I always planned on. Okay, Area 0 is busted. Who do we have? I guess. Do I go get Radiant Greninja? Do I go get... We're going for it this turn. Let's be very clear. We are going for it this turn. We got the double turbo. I think I super rod the Radiant Greninja in the deck. Nobody else. We don't go for the energy. We didn't prize the last trumpet. And then Radiant Greninja. I don't have a Mew EX in this list. That's okay. And then we go for Weird Ear. Okay, we got this. That's the card we need. Fezandipiti, we believe in you. We also have Radiant Greninja if you fail us, but you won't. That's how much we believe in you. Oh, you suck so much. I'm gonna end you. I will end your line. I will end everything you stand for. Okay. Okay, Radiant Greninja didn't bail us out either, but we do have the... Wait, does Prime Catcher do it? Prime Catcher doesn't do anything, but we can get rid of the Forest Sealstone, so it's harder for them to just win next turn. There's no reason to put a Bravery Charm on anybody. I guess I just use Strength, right? Or no, I guess it makes more sense to bring up the Lumineon, do that. It doesn't matter where the Bravery Charm goes, but I guess I should do that. I don't know. So we'll get one in case they Iono me. And then we go Strength. Because this does force them to have an energy. I mean, they're probably going to have it. But it forces them to have more of a combo to win. Like, I played this perfectly. Everything was going our way. The YouTube audience, you are getting this game no matter what the ending is. Because I like to keep you on your toes. Keeps them nice and hard. Whether or not they get it, this is going in the video. Just clutch your phone screens hard, squeeze them between your cheeks. No, you will not find what you need. Turo scenario. Okay, that's good, because it means they don't have it. Unless they put a busted maximum belt. No, No, we're going for the win. What do you mean you should have bossed the Radiant Alakazam? No, we're not going for optimal plays. We go for the win here. This is why I didn't grab both energy. Oh yeah, there's the glass trumpet. Okay, please don't punish me. I don't have a backup attacker. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have done things differently. We got Phantom Doved. All right, just top deck the energy, please. Just let me top deck the energy or a supporter that I can use, and we'll be fine. Okay, come on. I really didn't think they'd do it that way. I really thought they would play it a little bit differently. Oh my god, here we go, here we go. I do only need to flip 2 heads. This is crazy. We got the card we needed. I told you we were gonna do it. We had, I mean, yeah, we could have bossed the thing that turn. We got this. YouTube audience, prepare to, well, you can't push the pog, but we're gonna get 2 heads, we're gonna win. Stream's gonna end, video's gonna end. It's gonna be 2. What? Why? Why do I have hope? What is the point of hope? You know that TV show Raising Hope? That's a lie. You can't raise, the only reason to raise hope is to lose it, to have it fall down and never be found again. That was an easy win. We had multiple chances to win that game. And you know what PDCGL did? That's what it did. This is what I tell you. You got to give people hope to take it away. And PDCGL just did that to me. It gave me hope. We had such a great start. I had a Regigigas KO. We were in positions to win multiple turns, and PDCGL was just like, bam, I'm going to slap you on your cheeks, and you're going to say thank you.